Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be heading over to the Fribourg canton in Switzerland to take a look at the best things that this beautiful canton has to offer. So sit back, relax and let's go to Fribourg, Switzerland. Ever wonder where Fribourg canton is hiding in Switzerland? Let me give you the scoop. Right in the heart of the country, it's the only bilingual canton. How awesome is that? You'll hear both French and German here, which totally adds to its vibe. Picture wandering through charming towns like Fribourg, with their stunning medieval buildings and lively culture. It's a perfect mix of two worlds. So, let's jump in and check out what makes this place so special. The first stop on our tour of Fribourg will take us into the city of Fribourg. Here we will be visiting one of the most famous castles in all of Switzerland, the Fribourg Castle. The castle was first mentioned back in 1157 AD and since then has played an important role in the history of not only Fribourg, but of all of Switzerland. Sitting atop a hill overlooking the old town, this castle offers stunning views of the entire area. If you do decide to visit, I highly recommend checking out the Castle Museum, which showcases many artifacts from the medieval period as well as the impressive collection of armor and weapons that are housed within the castle walls. And while you're in the area, I would also highly recommend checking out the Cathedral of St. Nicholas. The construction of this Romanesque cathedral began in 1287 and took nearly 200 years to complete. As you can see, much has changed since then, but what hasn't changed is its status as a major landmark in Fribourg as well as one of the most important examples of medieval architecture in all of Switzerland. And speaking of cathedrals, after leaving the grounds of Fribourg Castle, you'll come across yet another beautiful example of medieval architecture, the Jesuit Church of Fribourg. The construction of this church began in 1641 and unlike the previous two buildings we visited, this church is actually a prime example of Baroque architecture. Continuing down the hill from the Jesuit church, we'll soon arrive at Place de l'Europe, which is considered to be the heart of the old town and home to some of the most important buildings in the city. The town hall, which dates back to 1638, is located here as well as several other buildings from the same time period. After soaking in all that medieval charm, you've got to head over to the nearby Place de l'Arsenal. It's such a gem. Right there, you'll find Fribourg's oldest building, the Arsenal Tower. Seriously, you've got to climb to the top for some jaw-dropping views of the city. It's like a postcard come to life. And if you're feeling a bit curious, don't skip the Fribourg Museum down below. It's loaded with fascinating exhibits about the history of Fribourg and the surrounding area. From ancient artifacts to modern art, it's all there. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. If you're looking for something a bit more modern, then you can head on over to the nearby Zofingen district, which is home to Fribourg's main train station as well as a variety of modern buildings such as the Fribourg Courthouse. And if you're feeling hungry, you can grab a bite to eat at one of the many restaurants in the area before heading on to our next stop, which is the Gruyères region. Gruyères is home to one of the most famous Swiss cheeses, as well as one of the most beautiful villages in all of Switzerland. And if you're a fan of cheese or just looking for a nice place to stroll around, then I highly recommend checking out this region. The town of Gruyères is located in the middle of a valley surrounded by mountains and is home to a number of well-preserved medieval buildings, including the famous Prangens Manor House. The house was built in the 13th century and served as the residence of the Pring family until the 19th century. Today, it houses a museum which showcases a variety of artifacts from the medieval period, as well as the Pring family's private art collection. In addition to the manor house, the town of Gruyères is also home to a number of other interesting buildings, including the impressive St. Peter's Church, which dates back to the 12th century. The church is known for its beautiful stained glass windows as well as its impressive collection of medieval paintings and sculptures. No trip to the Gruyères region would be complete without a visit to the famous Gruyères Castle. The castle dates back to the 13th century and is known for its impressive medieval architecture as well as its stunning views of the surrounding countryside. Visitors to the castle can explore the castle walls and towers as well as the various exhibitions which are housed within the castle today. And of course, no visit to the Gruyères region would be complete without sampling some of the delicious local Gruyères cheese. The town of Gruyères is located in the heart of the Gruyères cheese region, and visitors can tour the local cheese factory and sample the cheese for themselves. And if you're looking for something a little more exciting, then you can always try one of the many cheese fondue restaurants in the area. After leaving the Gruyère region behind, we'll head back to Fribourg city for our next stop, which is the Broc region. The Broc region is home to one of the most famous chocolate factories in the world. Yes, that's right. We're talking about the Kaler Chocolate Factory. Visitors to the factory can learn about the process of making chocolate from bean to bar and, of course, sample some of the delicious finished product. In addition to the chocolate factory, the Broc region is also home to a number of other interesting sites, including the impressive Chillon Castle, which dates back to the 12th century and is known for its stunning views of Lake Geneva. Visitors to the castle can explore the castle walls and towers as well as the various exhibitions which are housed within the castle today. The Broc region is also home to a number of beautiful hiking trails. So if you're looking for a more active way to spend your time, then I highly recommend checking out one of the many hiking routes in the area. And finally, no visit to the Broc region would be complete without a trip to the nearby city of Montreux. Montreux is located on the shores of Lake Geneva and is known for its stunning views of the lake and the surrounding mountains. Visitors to Montreux can explore the city's charming old town, which is home to a number of well-preserved medieval buildings, as well as the impressive Chillon Castle. In addition to its historic architecture, Montreux is also home to a number of interesting museums, including the Freddie Mercury statue, which is located in the city's famous music scene. Visitors to the statue can learn about the life and career of the legendary Queen frontman who spent his final years living in Montreux. And if you're looking for something a little more relaxing, then you can always take a stroll along the promenade, which offers stunning views of Lake Geneva and the surrounding mountains. Our next stop will take us over to the Sarine River, where we can take a ride on one of the most unique transportation methods still in operation in Switzerland, a rope-driven omnibus. This unique form of public transportation is powered by a cable that runs from the top of the hill down to the river, and it's been in use since 1884. You can ride the omnibus from one of the two stations located in the city of Fribourg, or you can opt to do what we did and ride it from one of the two stations located in the village of Cormenbuff. From here, we'll cross over the river and head up the hill to the village of Sugnans, where we'll begin our hike up to the top of Vannerhan Mountain. The hike takes you through a beautiful forest and along a ridge with stunning views of the Sarine River and the surrounding countryside. At the top of the mountain, you'll be rewarded with a stunning panoramic view of the entire region. On a clear day, you can even see as far as the Swiss Alps. But there is one last stop on our tour of the Fribourg canton, and that takes us over to the Gruyères Pays d'Enhaut region, where we'll be visiting the charming village of Charmy. Charmy is located high up in the mountains and is known for its beautiful scenery and outdoor activities. Visitors to Charmy can enjoy hiking, biking and swimming in the summer months, as well as skiing and snowboarding in the winter months. One of the main attractions in Charmy is the impressive Charmy Grand Signal, which is a summit located high up in the mountains above the village. Visitors to the summit can enjoy stunning views of the surrounding countryside. And if you're feeling adventurous, then you can even take the Charmy Grand Signal, Tobo, which is a thrilling downhill ride on a mountain cart. So there you have it, folks. The best things to do in the Fribourg canton in Switzerland. We hope you enjoyed our tour of this beautiful canton, and we encourage you to come back again next time for another adventure in an entirely different part of Switzerland. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.